Hey guys, Matt here from the Traveling Together Journal. Today I'm going to answer the 5 questions I get asked the most about my DIY camper build. If you're new here, check out this video to learn more about how I built this camper. Alright, let's jump right into question number 1. What are the camper dimensions? I'm going to go ahead and just lump together all the dimension questions here, and we'll just run through them all real quick.
The camper length is 128 inches, the width is 75 inches, and the height is 59.5 inches. The overall vehicle length is 207 inches, the width is 75.4 inches, and the height is 92 inches. Headroom in the camper with the pop-up down is 56 inches, and with the pop-up raised, headroom is 72.5 inches. And finally, headroom in the bed with the camper popped up is 26.5 inches.
Moving right along, question number 2 is how much does it weigh? Warning, there is going to be some math involved here. I finally got around to weighing the vehicle at a public scale and came up with a weight of 5,760 pounds. But I was on a little bit of a camping trip when I did that, so I had some gear and food and stuff with me. When I got home, I weighed myself and the gear that I had with me and came up with a total of 578 pounds. So 5,760 minus 578, and we come up with a total of 5,182 pounds. I was 3 gallons shy of a full tank of fuel and 7 gallons shy of a full tank of water. You add those together and you get 77 pounds. If we add that to our previous total, we get the new vehicle curb weight, which is 5,259 pounds. So for those of you asking how much the vehicle weighs now, I would say that 5,259 pounds is your answer. Now keep in mind that is with a full 20-gallon water tank, a 200 amp hour battery, 400 watts of solar, an awning, a toilet, a refrigerator, a stove, and off-road lights. Now for those of you asking just how much the camper weighs, I subtracted the stock curb weight of 4,040 pounds from our new curb weight and got a total of 1,219 pounds. But most campers advertise a dry camper weight, which doesn't include water tanks or house batteries. So we got to subtract those, and then we get a new total of 1,008 pounds. But I removed the truck bed, so we got to add that weight back in, which I'm estimating was 292 pounds, to bring us to a total of 1,300 pounds. So there you go. Those of you wondering what the dry weight of my camper is, your answer is 1,300 pounds. That's more than the 1,200 pounds that I estimated at the beginning of the build, but I'm still pretty happy with it. If you compare that to professionally manufactured pop-up campers, I'm right there in the mix. And all of these campers require the additional weight of a truck bed as well. The most important measurement for me, though, is the new payload capacity. The Toyota T100 has a gross vehicle weight rating of 6,000 pounds. If we subtract our new curb weight of 5,259 pounds, we come up with a new payload capacity of 741 pounds. If you subtract me, my wife, and the dog, we come up with roughly 400 pounds of payload capacity left over for food and gear. We'll definitely be pushing the gross vehicle weight rating when we're fully loaded, but I think we'll at least be close. Our next big question is how much did it cost? I added up all my receipts and came to a total of $8,950. So let's just round up to an even 9 grand. That's quite a bit more than the 7,500 I had originally estimated, which is not great. The truck itself cost me $2,500, so I have a total of $11,500 invested into the vehicle. Now this is when some of you are going to want to chime in with question number 4 and ask about the time investment. Honestly, I made no effort to keep track of the hours that I put into this project. I can say that it took me 2.5 years to complete, but that was working on it sporadically, mostly on the weekends. All I can really say for sure is that it took me many hundreds of hours to complete the project. On to question number 5. Why didn't I just buy a camper? 2 reasons really. The first one being money. Those campers I used earlier for a weight comparison would have cost me $30,000 to $60,000 more than what I spent on my camper build. And those often didn't include solar, a house battery, or a toilet. The other reason is that I thought I could build a camper that would meet my needs better than anything on the market. From my experience traveling through Mexico and Central America, I had a list of attributes that I wanted in our new Overland vehicle, and no commercial camper ticked all those boxes. I didn't want the vehicle to be any larger than our previous setup, but I wanted a fixed queen bed, indoor kitchen, indoor toilet, and plenty of storage for all our toys. The dinette sitting area that most campers prioritize would be nice, but I was more than willing to give that up in favor of a smaller vehicle and more storage. Well, there you go. Answers to your top 5 questions. If you have any other questions that you would like me to address in a future video, leave those in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, thanks for watching.